Hello everyone, I'm here. For today, I'm gonna show you the Minecraft Bedrock edition of a tunnel bore. Because why not? So, first things first, I'm gonna show you on how this thing works. Hello everyone, I'm here. For today, I'm gonna show you the Minecraft Bedrock edition of the tunnel bore, or a very huge tunnel bore in Minecraft Bedrock edition or Pocket edition, whatever version you're playing. Either that will be the PS10. Wait, does PS10 exist? I don't know. As long as it is Bedrock, you're very good to go. So, before I teach you on anything on how to make a tunnel bore, first I'm gonna show you, or I'm gonna tell you what is a tunnel bore. So, tunnel bore is basically a huge set of tunnel bores mining or using the explosion to destroy blocks in order to create the most efficient way to get diamonds. Now, does that make any sense to you? So, basically, here in Bedrock Edition, we do not have clone duping, or in clone duping might exist in Minecraft Bedrock Edition, but I have no known, or I do not know if there's a vanilla version of a clone duping. So until now, we're gonna sit tight with the dispenser. Let's just remove this real quick. So, on how the tunnel bore works is I will show you in a moment, but let's just open this first. And also, the controls in here in the Minecraft Bedrock edition is very much similar to the Java edition of the tunnel bore. And the reason for this, I have made it like this, so I have like the idea or the concept that once the tunnel bore has done moving at least once, let's just wait. There we go. Now, new set of TNT has been launched. So, what we'll be doing? Of course, we will check them if there's diamonds here or bedrock tunnel bore. No, not tunnel bore. What's this called again? Agent debris. There we go. So, if there are no diamonds here, we can just automatically just go on here and activate the machine again. And I like their very concept idea like this. Whereas if there's only one control center, you will just go check if there's a diamond here. And is there diamond here? No. So there's no diamonds, only hope. So now there's no diamonds. Oops, we have exploded. Wait, oh no, I thought it was diamond. It's slime ball. So instead, if there's only one control, we'll be going from here to point B, then go from here to point A, which is honestly very inefficient. There we go. Whereas here we have two control pads, one from here and one to the end. We can check if there's diamonds here. Yep, there's still no diamonds. So we can only just start it again here. May take a while. Okay, there we go. Now, where's the TNT? Over there. Oh, there. Now, onto the tutorial making. Now, 65 in length blocks, then 25 blocks at the side, then 4 blocks up. So, that will be your area for this tunnel bore. As it's very easy, I don't know, but you can manage that. Let's just go. An ancient debris over there, another ancient debris. Whoops, I think we're lagging 2 ancient debris, and then we followed by a block of your choice. So class plane represent the class of your choice, then count to 7 blocks. There we go, 6, 7, we go. Then add the piston. Then make sure 7, 8, 9. There we go. Now add a block of your choice, but it must be a full block. The reason I will explain it later. Now let's take a piston over there, and a slime block, and a dispenser facing that way, and a observer facing this way. Then add some slime blocks, then a observer, slime block, then a piston. There we go. Now we will make this at the opposite version of it. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, 6, 7. There we go. Tunnel and engine depleter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. And tunnel board there. Oops, I keep saying tunnel board. It's engine depleter. There we go. Add 7 blocks. Why? Can I add? Any more? Wait, I can. Oh, there we go. There we go. Another block over there. A piston. Then a block of your choice. Stick a piston over there. Dispenser. Then a slime block. There we go. Then another facing this way. There we go. Then that's gonna be followed by a slime block over there. And hopefully you should end up something like this. Now an observer facing up, a slime, then a piston facing this way. And then we will be connecting these two parts together. There we go. A slime block over there. Then what we will be need is to add another engine too. There we go. A sticky piston over there. Or our first engine. A slime block. Oops. No. A drop chest. There we go. Then a slime block over here. Then 2 slime blocks here. Then add that with another observer. Then what we will do is some slime blocks over there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Then let's add some there. Then now I'm gonna explain why the 7 block gap distance is very important. Yeah. We only have 6 blocks of distance over here, and I'm just gonna show you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As you can see, we only have 6 blocks distance over here to the next tunnel bar. Now if we activate this, there we go. And this what happens. Yeah, that's not. Honestly, you can tell it that's not good for business if your machine is keep breaking and breaking. It's not very efficient, and also a machine is an investment. So what's the use of investing a machine when it comes to breaking every single time that you repair it? It's almost as useless. Now I do say that we will be copying this and this and this again. So add the tunnel board there, then add a tunnel board there as well, then have a connector there, then another tunnel board, and add another tunnel board with 7 block gap distance. There we go. And another connector over there, then another tunnel board, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops, we're additional by 2. There we go. Let's just make another tunnel board over this, then wait, add the connector over there, then hopefully we're done. So 6 blocks or 7 or 9. Wait, yeah, I think we're still good. So then wait, that's not good. Yeah, and there we go. A piston there, then a block of your choice, sticky piston, then dispenser, then a slime block. Now what we're gonna do is very repeating part. Yeah, so let's add here some blocks here, then a piston, then it's gonna be followed by an observer. There we go. Now you can either go and rush for that, or you can go and do the piston over there like this. Either way, you will be still good. So at least what we do need that when we update this must not pull a block. Yeah, it must look like this exactly the same way. Not literally exactly the same way as you copied my blocks, but the machine itself. There we go. Now, we're just gonna remove the rain really quick. Now, I'm gonna show you on how to make the second engine itself. But let's make a connector here for our connector. There we go. So this is very repeating part. So 9 blocks up, then an observer, then that will be followed by a piston there, then that will be followed by is this then oh yeah. So a block gap distance over here, then slime block, slime block, slime block, slime block, slime block, slime block. Basically 9 blocks. 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, this is a very repeating part, and I won't bother you, or I'm just gonna skip this very quick. Not literally skip this, but fast forward this a bit. As I have said, we're just gonna copy that and copy this and paste that. Yeah, just copy. And there we go. A final layer to it. Then an observer and a piston. Now, you could theoretically add this by adding another layer. An observer there, then a sticky piston. Yeah. But we're just cool with this. So, an 8 tunnel bore is very good, but once you increase that by another more, eventually you'll run into some problems. Now trap just there, then followed by a sticky piston, an observer here, a slime, then a piston here, then 3 slime blocks up. Oops, there we go. Then observer facing this way, then a sticky piston. So what you're gonna do is very similar to that. It's just a repeating pattern. So 9 blocks, if I'm correct. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. 10, 11. Now there we go. Then a gap here, slime stick over here again. So 9, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. Now, as I have said, that this will be very repetitive, so I'm just gonna fast forward this a bit again. Then followed by the stick piston here, then this will be the last layer. So we need a slime or stick of slime over here. Then, as I have said, that I have designed this specifically. Wait, let's just add some observers here, an observer there, and a sticky normal piston. Now, this design is very important, so I have done this. Just trust me. So we're gonna activate that very real quick over there. Now, do note before starting the machine that there must be at least 2 block gap distance. So what we'll be doing right now is add TNT. So wait, have I reminded you that you need at least 2 block gap distance before hitting the wall? Now let's just fill this with TNT. There we go. And now this is theoretically finished. Let's just give this. Now, do not worry about these guiding lines. This will be destroyed later on. There we go. Now, you can see the line of glass is broken, but the reason for this is not broken because these two these two agent debris is protecting the glass itself. Now, we will make the automatic version of this, as many of you requested in the internet, yet you do not. But I do see a lot of recommendations of having an automatic version of this. So I'll explain first. I will explain you on how this thing works. There we go. So you can see that this tunnel bar is very similar. If not, it's literally the same tunnel bar that you can see in my video right there. If you want to go check that video out, you can go ahead. Now, this works is very similar. So when this block is activated, this block activates 3 blocks in here as well. There we go. Now, what have I done is basically we changed this into a whole block. There we go. Then add an observer over here. Then remove that for a while so it doesn't stick to it. Then a piston, then followed by observers here so I can show you on how this thing activates. There we go. Let's just give this a quick test run. There we go. Oh, yeah. So this specifically tunnel bar is designed for a tunnel bar that is connected series. So as I have said, we're gonna increase this by another block because clearly the kinetic energy is very fast. Now, what we will need is the TNT to be launched in midair and pushed in midair, as I can show you right now. There we go. Quick that fire run. Now, you can see this in very slow that the TNT is slightly in the mid-air just to be pushed here. So we basically have an energy from here and causing that to happen so fast at the same time very slow. Now, I will show you what happens if the TNT is not launched mid-air. Yeah. There we go. So let's give this a quick test part. This there. Then let's add some TNT. Then let's just imagine that the TNT is filled there. Now we launch that very quick. Now you see what happens. The TNT does not get launched because that's due to the fact that the TNT is not mid-air, causing the TNT to be pushed along the machine and not pushed independently. Now, I will show you the automatic version of this. Now, for the materials that we will need is very simple. We need some dispenser, well, not dispenser, a trapdoor that's gonna be followed by some normal piston stuffs like 4 pistons, some I guess 20 sticky pistons, followed by observers, then slime blocks, then chest, then a block of the chest. Now, clearly that this machine or making this very automatic abandons the second machine. So instead we'll be relying on one machine instead. So we make this an observer, then that's gonna be pushed here. Oops. Then a piston there, then a slime block, then just basically, there we go. Whoops. Now, whoops, it should be a block more or less here. There we go. An observer facing this way, a slime block, then sticky piston, slime block, an observer facing up, then the sticky piston, and then slime block, and then observer facing up. Basically, this is very much tiring if I continue on. So, this, as I've said, this will be a very repetitive. So, what we will be doing is making this at least 4 piston pushers. Yeah, we need at least 4 piston pushes to make up our delay. Now, an observer facing this way, that's gonna be followed by and tractor. Just trust me. There we go. Then we're gonna add some temporary blocks so we can have a guide. There we go. Then an empty block, gonna be followed by a piston there, an observer, then a block of your choice, an empty block, and a piston, and it is very important that it's a block, no whether it's a close or full block or half block. There we go. And an empty block over here again. There we go. It's gonna be followed by another block here, an observer, then a piston. There we go. Now, what we will do is add a caterpillar train over here. It's just basically sticky piston pushing pulling sticky piston, pulling sticky piston, pulling sticky piston, and pulling sticky pistons, then pushing the pistons. Now, does that make any sense? Because even to me, it does not make any lot of sense at all. Now, until we hit at the last. Wait, I think it'll be a lot more better if we add at least one more. There we go. A slime block is power up, then a block. There we go. Then the machine is done. There we go. You can start the machine. Now, to activate it, activate that block. Whoops, I forgot. There. Let's just change this to a block of your choice. And then to start this is to basically close or open the trap door. And there we go. Oops, I forgot to add the observer. Now, to start this, just basically activate this piston. Then there we go. The machine is on the move and it is fully automatic. Now, my thoughts on the automatic version of this. The automatic version of this in the overworld, remember, I'm talking in the overworld, okay? So, the automatic version of the tunnel bore in overworld really sucks because there might be a chance that you explode a diamond, and exploding a diamond sucks due to the fact that we're in the bedrock edition. And do remember that the bedrock edition and the Java edition of exploding ores does not work the same way, because that's really the fact that the Java, when you explode an ore, it completely drops the ore itself 100% of the time, whereas in the bedrock edition it's not. And plus, you don't have a quick time reaction, or you can't stop the machine on demand, because this is very much automatic. Now, the automatic version of this in the Nether is very cool, because that's really the fact that the ancient debris that is explosion resistant, making them very likable. So, you could theoretically increase the distance between each tunnel bores by up to 9 blocks in the Nether, because that's the fact that the Nether rocks have a lot more lower blast resistance than stones. Yeah, so, but in the overworld, if you're using this in the overworld, you need to stick at the 7 block gap rule, because at 8 blocks, I do not know if there will be still left blocks, but you can try. But the 7 block gap is very essential, as I have shown you earlier. Now, and there we go, it's exploding. And yeah, with that out of the way, I hope you like this content, because if you do like the content, do like and subscribe, as it will help a lot more people. Because if you subscribe, a lot more people will see my channel when it comes to this. So if a lot more people see my channel, more people will benefit from the content that I will make. I do promise to you guys that I will make a lot more better content in the near future. So, as I've said, but that you can change this or manipulate some blocks. If this is still an 11 block, or there we go, 11 block, we can add some light sources. Yeah, we can change any block here as long as it's not affecting the machine. Yeah, like we can add a sea lantern here.
Now, if you do enjoy this type of content, do like and subscribe as it will help the channel a lot, as I have said you. Yeah. And with that out of the way, this is Diamond signing off.